Aloha and welcome to our channel,
Rainbow World. All right, tell them where we're at.
Right now we're in Minnesota in my grandparents' backyard. Right? No, that's way. It's actually really pretty back here.
Yeah, and we have been quite a few places since our last update from Hollywood, Florida. Right?
Right.
How's your time been since our last update?
Well, my time has been really nice, and we actually split up. She went to Florida and Chicago without me. So, how was your time? What did you notice in Chicago?
So, Chicago, as you know, was my last day of our June 30-day challenge. And what was crazy is I went to Dead & Company at Wrigley Field. And, I'd been drinking out of my own container, water bottle container. And they wouldn't let you bring your own containers into the Wrigley Field Stadium. And you had to drink out of plastic water bottles. So I kind of withheld from drinking water almost all night, but I had a couple sips. And anyway, what I noticed at the end of the concert was because they don't allow for recycling or rubbish containers in stadiums no longer, that the whole entire floor was covered with thousands of water bottles, and it was like I was walking almost knee deep in plastic water bottles. So that was completely disheartening. I sincerely teared up with all of the works that we had been doing. But I know that the more that we can keep spreading awareness, we can hopefully mitigate that happening. How about you?
Yeah. Well, when I was in Minnesota, I noticed that plastic can slip easily into your life. It's hard to keep it out.
Totally. Like even this morning at breakfast, remember? They just brought us a plastic cup, and we barely even sat down at the dining table. And as soon as we sat down, they were like, "Plastic cup with a straw." We're like, we didn't even get the chance to tell them no.
Yeah.
What's a good thing about Minnesota that you noticed?
Well, I noticed at this store, which I forget what it's called.
Valley Co-op. Valley. It's an organic cooperative.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that they do a lot of bulk.
Yeah, they have a wide variety of bulk bins, so that was pretty cool. Minnesota, what I noticed, I know it's a really progressive state because I grew up here. I went to an environmental high school, which is right down the street and is connected in partnership with the zoo. Yeah. My mom taught at an environmental elementary school, which I got to, that was a part of my life growing up. But we went to a baseball game here, and
it was really fun.
It was really fun, yeah. And Target Field, where the Minnesota Twins plays.
They did not.
Yeah, they didn't win, yeah. They have the most eco-friendly stadium in the entire world. They use recycled rainwater. They have compostable cups and containers. They also have a farm-to-table food stand, which many of you know that what the food that you're choosing to eat is one of the best ways to mitigate further pollution. They also had lots of vegan food, which was cool. And even their toilets were helping with water pollution.
They had vegan hot dogs.
Mm-hmm. So I also traveled somewhere else. I went to Florida without Kailani this time, but she was good with Grandma and Grandpa. But this time when I went down to Florida, I got a chance to see my friend Chris, who's the event coordinator for the Surfrider Foundation, and they had Ocean Conservation Day. And so we went to that, and Surfrider had a really great table. Honestly, I just want to hail up that organization, and what they brought to the event is, instead of bringing a bunch of information about all the problems, is they actually brought solutions to the table, which was epic, literally to the table. They had the fork, knife, straw kits that Kailani and I carry around, so helping eliminate more plastic from entering in the world. Also, they had like reusable cups. So So more ways to help out the environment. So, just really want to hail that up. And what else, I guess?
Well, today we're going to California.
We're going back to LA.
And
En route to going back to Kauai. We have the weekend in LA at Reggae on the Mountain, and then we go back home.
Come, please.
So our Rainbow World journey is heading west. And we will
west.
Hey, I have a question though, real
What?
quick. What do you want to do about being plastic free when we go back home to Kauai?
Well, I still want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's been really cool doing it with you.
Yeah, it's been really cool for me doing it with you too. Seriously, it's been such a journey. And we're really happy to share it with you guys. So, thanks for paying attention, and all you subscribers. Thank you for
Subscribe
subscribing.
down below.
And if you want to help more, then I would just say share the message that eating out of plastic containers and processed food, we feel great not doing it. And you can feel great too.
Yeah. And we're going back to Kauai in 2 weeks.
Wait, no, we're
No,
not
one.
in 4 days.
4 days. And I can't wait to see my friends.
Awesome. So should we sign out?
Hello. What is Mia, Asha, all of you guys?
Should we sign out?
Bye. Wait, peace.
Peace out.
Wait.
Rainbow World. Dab, dab, dab.
Do it now, dab. Hurry.
Dab it.
Right now. 1, 2, 3, dab.